Hi you guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie and I am a wife and mother to one baby girl and have one on the way, about 6 months pregnant with my second. And today we are doing part 2 of my cozy fall decorates with me. If you didn't catch last week's video, we worked on the living room and that came out just magical. I will link it down below in case you guys are interested in seeing that. But today we're going to be working on the kitchen and dining room. So first I'm going to wipe everything down really good, not much cleaning, and we're going to get straight into it.
You feel it too, 'cause we are meant to be. We are meant to be. Oh, if only you could see that we are meant to be. Some obsess about things, some turn use into abuse, and I'll stop until it's too late. But all I do is love you. Maybe someday you will too.
So before every season, before I start decorating, I like to take everything off my countertops and wipe them down completely. So I'm just adding everything back. I usually have this cutting board from Target there with my 2 different oils and then my mortar and pestle, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put a pumpkin that I got from Hobby Lobby. They came in a 3-pack in 3 different tones, and I showed you guys this in my haul. I'm going to be using them multiple times today, and then I'm also going to hang up a wreath that I got from Amazon. I have 2 fall wreaths. One is from Joann's and one is from Amazon, and I had this up here last year as well. I just love the look of a wreath above a vent hood or microwave or whatever you have.
You've been warned about me. You've heard that all I do is obsess about you. But if only.
Again, just adding everything back. Where I have my utensils is actually a planter from Hobby Lobby, so if you like that big chunky look, that's how you get it. Most utensil holders are not this thick and chunky, so that's what I did. And then this autumn sign is from Hobby Lobby. I had it last year and I actually didn't use it last year, I believe, and I seen a lot of people put it in their kitchen and I just never tried it, and I love it here in the corner. This amber base is from Hobby Lobby as well, and these picks are, I believe, from Hobby Lobby. I did get them off season, not for fall, and I love them. They're beautiful. For the inside of my cabinet, I usually don't decorate, but because I rearrange things in here and I have my mini cake stand in here, I thought I would put this chrome gold looking pumpkin that I got from Hobby Lobby in there just to add a little bit of fall touches inside the see-through cabinet.
There's no point, 'cause we both know. From here there's nowhere to go. Someone said your heart is golden. All I got was my heart broken. I can see the dawn is coming just for you.
And then again, adding my Hearth and Hand canisters back on top of a cutting board. I always have them here. And then I'm going to go ahead and decorate some pumpkin cupcakes that I made the day before with my daughter. Now, I usually bake with you guys on here, but I'm so out of breath and pregnant that I can't handle baking and decorating on the same day. So I did it the night before with my daughter and I didn't record it. But this is just the Betty Crocker spice cake mix. And I actually added some pumpkin puree to the mix and just made it a pumpkin cupcake. And then this is the cream cheese frosting. I'm not sure what brand. But I did the same thing. I added some pumpkin spice seasoning as well as a little bit of pumpkin puree, which is why it's a little bit of an orange tinted color. And then I'm just sticking some cinnamon sticks in them for garnish. Really, we didn't eat the cinnamon sticks, but I thought it looked really cute and fall like, and this is gonna go in my cake stand.
I lost you from the start. Someone said your heart is golden. All I got was my heart broken. I can see the dawn is coming.
I had fall sprinkles from last year as well, and I tried adding them to the top, but you're gonna see that I ended up not liking them. I liked it nice and simple, and so I just took them off after.
I can see the dawn is coming just for you. It's just for you.
Go ahead and let me know down below if you're already shopping or thinking about decorating for fall. I know September is most likely when most people decorate. Us YouTubers put our content out early so that you guys have ideas, and I put mine a little extra early this year just because it took me a long time to decorate my whole house because of, being pregnant and out of breath. So I did one room at a time. That's why I released a little earlier this year. But go ahead and let me know down below, when do you decorate for fall? For the area where I put the cupcakes, I am going to decorate that a little later in front of the cutting boards. But first I wanted to do this centerpiece just because, I don't know, I couldn't see what I wanted to put there until I had my centerpiece. So this cutting board is from Hobby Lobby. All my cutting boards are from Hobby Lobby. This vase is from Home Goods. And then I'm just going to make an arrangement with two different picks that I had from Hobby Lobby last year.
Remember days I wonder we were always gonna last. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast?
This candle, I actually had it from last year, and it's from Home Goods. Perfectly in shape, and I barely burned it last year, so I used it on the island this year. And then I'm gonna add another one of those wicker pumpkins that came in a 3-pack from Hobby Lobby, as well as add another white pumpkin from Hobby Lobby in front of the cutting board, and a Hello Fall sign on my windowsill. I always like to add something there, but I did end up changing things a little bit, and you'll see that in my end shots.
We got too high. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast and let us go? It's time to surrender. Now that it's ended, nothing to say.
Now I'm about to start working on my open shelving in the kitchen that we DIY'd a few months back when we first bought the house. But if you watch my first fall decorate with me, I did a ton of arrangements with dried floral. So this is just my leftover arrangements, and I tried something, didn't like it, and just went back to a really simple arrangement. I think I used 3 dried florals, but also last year I decorated a lot with dried florals. And if you watch my first video, and I think I show you 1 or 2 arrangements today that I had from last year as well, I saran wrapped them all or use Ziploc bags, and they all survive the year. So if you want to decorate with dried florals like this, you definitely can, and they will survive. The first piece that I actually put on my open shelving was a centerpiece that I made last year, and it's just a dough bowl, a bunch of dried florals, and then the leather pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. And I just saran wrapped it, and it survived perfectly well, no mess. And so I unwrapped it and used it on the bottom shelf of my open shelving. And for open shelving, if you notice, last year most of this decor, most of what was on my open shelving was decor. But this year, I kind of, if you see, I have my glass cups up there, my bowls, and my plates now. I kind of want more of an organic look and make these open shelves a little more functional so that I have more space in my cabinets now that I'm about to have baby number 2. And so it's a lot more simpler this year. I added the centerpiece arrangement, I added this floral arrangement, a few pumpkins, and I think I added a pumpkin cup on the coffee maker that is from Target. And I kept it really simple so it looks like a really classic lived in look, but still a little bit decorated for fall. So I hope you guys like it this year. I know last year it was so beautiful with all the decor, but they need to serve as function now, because I'm sure I'm gonna have so much more things and bottles and plates and utensils with this new baby coming.
I'll be right here when all the monsters come. I've got you. You grew old in suburbia, where pretty demons never show, shifting shapes in millennia.
The last thing I did before heading over to the dining room is adding this "'Tis the Season to Be Folly" sign that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it's new this year, and I just added it to my back door that's before my back door, because a lot of the times we have this closed, and so when it's closed I want something to be there. I always put like I had a hanging basket for spring with some florals in it, and so I definitely wanted something for the fall.
You're sad. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. I've got you.
For my dining room, I wanted to keep it really simple just because we do use this table, and I do want to host a ladies fall event, so I want it to be very functional. So I got this runner. It's a burnt orange. As you can see, that's all the colors that I'm doing around my house, is the burnt oranges, the browns, all within that color scheme. And so I ordered this from Amazon. It was really inexpensive, and I'll have everything that I can linked below. And it's like a gauze type of look to it. I love it. It looks so boho almost. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and add a vase and a wooden tray that I always have here, and inside I'm gonna add some picks from Hobby Lobby that are just really beautiful. They're multicolored leaves, and in my living room I have a bunch of oak leaves, but they're more brown tone, so I try to keep the colors similar but different in each room.
You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. I've got you.
I'm in love with different type of leaf picks this year. If you watch my last year's fall clean and decorate, then you know that I use a lot of dry florals, and this year is the first year that I took up kind of using different color leaf picks and oak leaves and all that stuff, and the living room turned out magical. Like, I love the living room, is by far my favorite. If you watch that video, you're gonna love the bedroom, our master bedroom video coming up next week, God willing. I already finished it. I just have to finish editing and doing voiceover and all that, but I kind of went with the same type of cozy vibes, lots of leaves, and I even copied one of the little centerpieces or room eye-catching details, I guess, that I did over in the living room, and I'm so excited to show you guys it. Next, I'm just adding these beautiful candlesticks from Hobby Lobby that have kind of a 3D effect on them with maple leaves on them, and I just love them. This glass pumpkin is from Joann's. I had it from last year, and I actually didn't use it, even though I knew I loved it, so I didn't get rid of it. But I just didn't have a place last year for it, so I used it here. I kind of scooted the vase over to one side so that I could fit these things here. And these gold candlesticks are from the Hearth and Hand line a few years back, I would say. For this tier tray, if you watched my video last year, then you know I kind of cheated a bit. I copied a lot of what I did last year, actually all of it. I was so tired by the time I got to this point, and I was trying to come up with new, I always like to, for every season that comes around, come up with a new look for my tier tray, and so I really wanted to change it up this year, but a lot of the things that I got, I just didn't love as much as last year, and I was getting frustrated, so I literally just went on my Instagram and copied what I did last year, apart from one small thing, which is a little scarecrow that I got from Joann's this year, and that was a cute little addition. But everything else is pretty much the same, so I'll just let you guys enjoy me decorating this. I always start off with the big filler pieces, and then I go ahead and fill every single little space in, which is what really finishes off the tier tray. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy enjoy watching me decorate this, because pretty much the same from last year, but if you're new here, you'll enjoy it. And everything on here is either from Target or Hobby Lobby.
We're lying there on the bed above the sheets. No one's saying a word, but I can feel your heartbeat. I stare into your eyes, and you into mine, lying perfectly still, like we are frozen in time. I don't want this to be over, don't want the morning to come. My head upon your shoulder, wishing that you would say, I think you should stay, I think you should stay. I want you to say that it's getting late. I want you to stay, I want you to stay. We were young, and no one dared to make the first move. You and me in the night, two souls in the moonlight. I stare into your eyes, and you into mine, lying perfectly still, like we have frozen time. I don't want this to be over. Don't want the morning to come. My head upon your shoulder.
What you see me filling in here is just dried florals from last year. Again, I saran wrapped or Ziploc bag everything, and they all survived. So I had this here. It was from the tier tray as well, whatever I had in this bag. So I just filled it with that. And then again, the same little acorns from the Hobby Lobby craft section. I love filling in my tier trays for Christmas. I did snow for Valentine's Day. I did a bunch of flowers and stuff, and it just really is what finishes off a tier tray if you're a perfectionist like me. If not, then you can just stick things on there and whatever looks nice. But for me, I just want every spot to look filled and finished like a beautiful centerpiece.
Saw you down the motorway. There was something about you that day. I can still hear the shimmering sound. The hill is near, let's get right up. Walk up to the very top. We couldn't tell the sky from the ground. I know my life will never be the same after that day. And you stay. I don't ever wanna be alone again.
Now I'm just finishing off this little buffet area with this pumpkin garland that I got from Home Goods. I had this from last year, but I did see they have it this year as well. I used this on my mantle last year, but this year I went with a whole different look for my mantle, so I thought I would put this over here. And then I'm going to put my cookie jar in here. I dressed it up with a little bit of some fall ribbon, and inside of them inside of the jar I put the Betty Crocker. It's actually the oatmeal and raisin cookie mix. I added some pumpkin puree again, just making everything simple for me, and they were delicious. The pumpkin added such a delicious kick to it. They're already gone. I gave some to my neighbors as well. They love them. And it was just such a cute treat to just display. And then the ribbon really added a little bit more of some fall to it. And then I'm also gonna add some pumpkins that I had, various different pumpkins from last year. And then I'll be showing you guys the end shots. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. By far the living room was my favorite, but I still enjoyed doing this as well. And I can't wait to show you guys next week the master bedroom. So if you didn't watch the first video, I'll go ahead and link it down below so that you can go ahead and catch up. If you're new here, I really hope you decide to stay. I have lots of fall content coming for you guys. I clean and decorate on a regular basis here. Christmas is coming up, so I hope to get as many new friends as I can over here. It really helps support my channel. I'll see you in my next one, God willing. As always, have a great week.
You're my best friend.